Hello. Hello. Regarding the JWT. Okay, so what will happen is whenever you have done this part, it is going to generate one token. So if you do that token, then only you will be having other permissions to do. Okay, not all permissions. Okay.
Thank you.
So I will just show you how that works. 1 minute. What is the name I have used for this one? Spring Boot JWT3. Postman को here I have taken it as /API. Okay. So see, basically when you do the login, you need to give the post method. Observe within the MySQL workbench, I want to show that one. See here, where is our Spring Boot JWT3? I want to give that once. Okay, so you can see like few things are there: registration, student, teacher. Okay, suppose let us say select star from registration. Okay, nothing is there as if now, and let us say select star from student. Okay, no details. Select star from what we have. One more is teacher. Okay, so no details, nothing is there over here. Okay, we have total 3 tables: registration, student, teacher. Okay, now first we need to do like a registration, something like this. Okay, select start from registration. So now here you see for the registration, basically, okay, user controller. Suppose let's say we want to do the login. Okay, we want to do the login. So now when you are trying to do the login, let's say that's a post mapping, right? What are the details we have? Username and password. Okay, observe here. Suppose when I do this mapping, let's say I will give 2 details. Okay,
Yes,
I will give 2 details. What are they? Username. Fine. And then I will give some name here. Let's say, and then one more thing is password. Okay, suppose observe here. Just observe one thing, whatever I'm doing. So suppose I'll give something like this. Okay, some details I have added. Fine. And now directly, generally, if you do the post mapping, what will happen? Tell me. When you do the post mapping directly, when you do, okay, it should be JSON, sorry. Yeah. So directly when you do the post mapping, right? See here what it is saying. It is saying that not found, yes or no? Right? So when you are trying to do the login, basically, this is from the backend. Fine. So you are trying to do the login. Generally, if you do not methods previously for the mobile application system. When we give this, but for the login method directly, it shouldn't work like that. Yes or no? It shouldn't work for login like that. So it has to retrieve the details from the database. Then only it has to work, right? So now observe here. Let's say now what I will do is within this our student. Okay, what we have. We have a create teacher as well as this one. Both we have. So now what I will do, I will try to create one user over here. Observe. Okay. What I will do is insert into registration. Okay. And then here observe what are the details. What are the details that are present within the registration? Only user ID. Okay. Username and password. Only those two things I will give. Okay. Username, comma, password. Okay. So and then I will say, let's say values. Now I will give like this. Okay. Password and this one. Getting. So now let us just check again. Select star from registration, you check. Now this has been added. Okay, like a username and password. Both things are added. Now, whenever I am trying to do login now. Okay, now let's say I will do the login. Okay, observe very carefully. Okay, so 1 minute. Something went wrong here. Registration correct only. This is correct only. Username, password. Did I give in? Okay, API I gave, I guess. Wait. Okay, this is user. Okay, can you see now? So when I am trying to log in here, so it is going to generate one token for us. This token is generally considered to be a JWT token. Okay, so now when you are able to use this token for the next time, when you do the post request, that means you are trying to validate your details, whether it is proper or not, right? So in that case, for the first time, it is going to generate a token for you. Now, when you do this only, then only all other operations you can do. Suppose, let's say, okay, here, what we have a student as well as we have one more thing which is known as the teacher. Both things we have, right? Student and teacher. Now, let's say you want to add new student, or you want to do add create create teacher, suppose, let's say, okay, you want to add a new teacher details over there. Okay, so directly you will not be able to do. Okay, are you getting? Directly you should not be able to do that. So only when you enter this JWT token, then only you will be able to add those details. Okay, so suppose just observe, it is a API create teacher. Okay, so like this we have, and we want to do the post request. Okay, we want to add all the teacher details. So what are the teacher details? Those all things we will add now. Just once, just give me.
Name,
okay, suppose you check here. Name. Let's give something like a phone number, right? String only. Let's take something like this. This is the detail. Suppose directly I am trying to send the request here. Okay. Now what is happened? Invalid authorization. Okay. Basically, this is an invalid authorization it is giving for us. It's a teacher, right? Within the teacher, what we gave /API/create teacher, correct only. We have given correct. But still, we are unable to directly do the post mapping. Okay? Directly we are not able to do. When that can be possible? Suppose here within the headers, let's say I will choose this as something. What will be there here? Wait, I'll just tell you. Authorization, right? And then within this value, what we need to do is here we need to say this one, and then after that you have to, is this only correct? Now can you see it is added? Yes, everyone, because you will not have all the permissions. Okay, when you will have the permissions, only when you are able to add these details like this properties, when you add, then only you will be able to do all the permissions, like how we have done for our good some go recipe already. At that time also I have told you, directly if you have to do some permissions in that, directly it is not possible for you. Only when you can do this JWT token or this authorization implementation, then only you will be able to do some methods and all. Okay, like that it will be there. For admin it will be different permissions, for user different permissions will be there, right? Accordingly you need to build your project. Are you getting my point? These all things when you do, then your backend part is, we can say that it is completed properly. Okay, so please work on this thing. First I want you to develop the sign in login page. This I want to check. Okay, how you are going to do, you have to do it at any cost. Okay, you have already understood how to write the controller, how to write the repository service. So I am just asking you, you need to add one user, one admin, like that. So what user have permissions, what admin have permissions, like that you need to develop. Are you getting my point, my everyone? Yes or no? Okay, so user will be able to view only few things, but maybe admin can do lot of other operations, right? So accordingly you need to develop that. Okay, so that part I want you to do. Okay, and your database design, controller, services, repository, this part I want you to complete. Okay, by 17th. This is what I am asking. Will tell you, observe. In the service, like how we have created the repository, that we will do in the service. Okay, here in this layered architecture for the Spring MVC, right? This is how it will be. So within the service, we will basically write our, how we have done in the repository there, like that we will do within the service. And service implementation means this will implement student service. That's it. nothing else. Okay, so
interface
sign in, then only this thing will be visible. Okay, so అలా ఉంటుంది. బట్ మనం ఆ సైన్ ఇన్ పేజ్ అనేది డైరెక్ట్ గా ఇలా కూడా చేయొచ్చు. ఐఎమ్ నాట్ సెయింగ్ దట్ యూ కాంట్ డూ లైక్ దిస్, బట్ దట్ సైన్ ఇన్ పేజ్ ఐ వాంట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ లైక్ డైరెక్ట్లీ ఇలా ఉండొద్దు మనకి. ఓకే, ఇట్ షుడ్, ద UI షుడ్ లుక్ లిటిల్ బిట్ డిఫరెంట్. Are you getting my point? I think I am explaining, then you are doing this again abstract entity. Model is only considered as an entity. Whenever we want, we will use this only, model class. But entity complete along with controller, service, repository. If you have any doubts in that, you can ask me. But I want you to try and you need to submit on that day. That's it. Okay. So wait. This was, there is our batch. Things I want to check. Okay. So I'm just keeping something like a registration. Okay. Or a login. Or a sign up. Admin, like this. So admin module, user module, like this. So these kind of modules, any 2 or 3 like that you can do, but I want you to develop this part from the back end side. So this will be your first module. For this, the final or the submission date would be on 17th. Okay, so this is on 17th. On 17th or wait, yeah, Friday. Okay, you are getting enough time. You need to complete it by Friday. That's it. And see here, our module, our whole project and our total sessions will be completed by December end of the month. It will be completed. So think that we don't have that much time as well. I want you to complete this thing, okay, by 17th. So I don't know how you will do the mapping part, everything, all that things should be completed at any cost. That's it. Okay, so now I will explain few more things about the mapping. Once that is done, once all our mapping part is completed, I can go even with that module wise as well, like a sign up, login, that things as well. But before that only, I want you to try for sure. If you can't try, then I cannot help you. You have to try for sure. Don't think that I will only explain everything. You have to do it from your end for sure. Okay, so fine then. Let us now continue with the remaining things. On that day, what we have done, okay, between the mobile and a cart, right? Between the mobile and a cart. So we have developed a many-to-many relation. Okay, so we have developed the many-to-many relation, and I think almost everyone, you might have completed up to this properly. Yes or no? Right? These things have you developed, all of you?
మ్యామ్ నాకు డౌట్ వచ్చింది, మీరు మెనీ చెప్పేటప్పుడు పుష్ చేయాలి కాకపోతే ఓన్లీ గెట్
develop. I have added one new method. That's it. Mobile cards, right? So this particular mobile is present in how many cards, right? Like that we were trying to do. Okay. So only I have retrieved. I did not do or didn't add new mobile, something like that. So that I didn't do. So we will do that part as well. Okay, suppose when I do it, it will not work now. Directly if I do, definitely it will not work right now. So when I do this along with this only, then it works. Okay, so when I add a method and then if I do, then only it will work. Okay, so how to add that particular method, new method, that we will see. People, everyone, have you understood what did we develop in our previous session? See, we have developed only the get mobile cards, but I did not update the add mobile. Yes or no? Right? Did I update the add mobile? Where is it? This one. Did I update this? No. Right? We were not updating the cart details what you are supposed to do, you should also update the cart details as well. Yes or no? You should also give the cart details, right? People, do you remember this? Everyone? Or any confusion? One second. With this directly it will have some problem. Just a minute. Remove this part as what I am running. Without updation, if you do, it will show some errors. So that's why. Now let us try to retrieve the details of the mobile. So we are getting these details. So we have done these details, but if suppose, let's say you want to add a new mobile, right? So when you have to add a new mobile, what is the request that we gave? Basically, here you see, okay? In the mobile controller, you check. We have given the details, right? Post mapping, yeah. So this was the API we have taken. So suppose let's say I will add the same API over here. Okay. So suppose let's go with the post method. See, now I will go with the body raw and then text I will give as a JSON. And suppose see, now we need to update the details, right? So when we have to add a new details, what we are supposed to do? So let's say I will give like this, okay? I'm just taking these details first as if now. Observe here, just few more things I will change. Wait a minute. अरे यार. Okay, see here everyone. Just observe when we do the post request, what we are supposed to do. We need to give all these details, yes or no? ఇవన్నీ అవసరం లేదు, just one details will give. Like this we need to give details, but ID we shouldn't give, right? Yes people? ID we shouldn't give. Okay, let's say I didn't give this ID. Okay, and suppose let's consider some another phone. Okay, so just tell me one more, any other one. MI I'll take, fine. I'm just taking some like a random details only. So observe here. Now let's say I want to update the details. Okay, I want to update the details. So for that purpose, what I will do, I should not give again these things, right? Yes or no? Whenever I am doing the post request, I should not give all the details. Maybe I need to simply say ID equals to 2. In the second cart, this mobile details must be added. Yes, everyone, are you getting? Yes or no? of the mobile image as well as customer, right? And I just have to give the card details, right? But this card details, did I add here within the mobile service? Observe here, within the mobile service, JPA service, did I add the card details while I am adding it? See, I added only customer details, right? Yes or no? But did I add the cart details? No, I didn't add, but I'm trying to give here because as per the rule, we need to give even the cart details as well. So, but when you do this, right, what will happen now? Okay, so this part, just a minute. When you do this one, see here, it is giving some kind of error for us. Okay, it is giving some kind of error. Suppose if I have removed this part, okay, like a cards, this part I will remove, let's say, okay, and I have given only these details, okay. Just now observe. 1 minute. What did we give here for the controller? Customer, mobiles, add a new mobile, correct only. What happened, no? Why this is not coming? I didn't add the open brace, but still it is not working. Why? It was working for us. Very good, Rashikar. Actually, that